Coming up on Signal by Sony, a special unboxing of the gadget we've all been curious about.
Plus, we're going to show you the world's first digital binoculars with HD video recording. Signal by Sony starts right now. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Samia. All right, fellow tech lovers, we're going to cut straight to the chase because, well, we've been hanging on to this box for a while and I no longer have patience. We have to open it.
I had to take it from you.
But that's not fair, actually. Yes, this is the long-awaited official packaging of the Sony S Tablet, previously codenamed the S1.
Boom. Well, that's easy. I like that. That's pretty frustration-free.
No, that was like
right?
the easiest unboxing ever.
It's unboxed.
I was like, wow.
There.
Quick
so this
start
is cool.
guide.
Quick start guide. Great. I'll put that there. To get started, push power. Love it. That easy. So here's the tablet itself. We'll get to that in just a second. What else is in the box? Got our adapter.
Right here.
Got our connector cables.
Oh.
USB.
And this is important. It's important information.
I'll just, there we go. And then also we've got a little lanyard here if you want to carry it around by lanyard. One easy open plastic bag later, and we are playing with the Sony S Tablet. Let's start this thing up. Power button here. Starting up. There we go.
That's cool.
That's a pretty good startup time
like
for a
it.
tablet.
But I like the design.
Yeah. There we go.
Language.
So, language. My Wi-Fi network, I recognize that. While we're booting,
Voila.
just take a minute here and talk about this design. This is really cool. This is like a magazine folded design.
Yeah, it's so thin. It's
Yeah.
very like lightweight, thin.
Totally.
Very
it's like-
portable.
yeah, absolutely. When I set it down here, you can see this sort of wedge shape that makes it folded like a magazine. And when you carry it, it's like super balanced, right? Like it feels like it's meant to be carried in one hand. It's like really nice, right?
And it, like there's, you know, this like texturizing back here so you don't feel like you're gonna drop it at all.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
there's a good grip.
This tilt here also makes it easier when it's on the table to kind of type, reduces glare, makes it more ergonomic for you. Boom.
Cool. I
Start
just
it up,
unlocked
and I
it.
just noticed as we opened it up here, PlayStation logo again on the
Boom.
bottom right corner of the device. This is the first Android tablet that's PlayStation certified.
That's huge.
That's super huge. This is super interesting because previously we've only seen this on Android phones, so I'm really interested to see how they've implemented the PlayStation gaming on here. It's gonna be super awesome.
Super dope.
Touchscreen feels ridiculously responsive here, if you want to slide that around. I mean, it's super easy. So Sony actually didn't just use a really nice capacitive touchscreen on this, they also made some custom software that's layered over Android to make it more responsive as you touch it, which is great, because if you've used some Android tablets, the interface can feel just like a little laggy.
Like, I feel like you have to like push really hard
Exactly.
to really like go, but no.
So with this, you don't have to.
I kind of want to look at all the apps.
Yeah, totally.
To be honest.
Let's take a look at that.
There's so
right?
many apps.
So they made some tweaks. So there's a favorites view. There are quick launcher icons on the home screen. I mean, this is customized stuff that you don't see on other tablets. We have not seen this before on Android tablets. And you know, sometimes when you get a tablet, it's some work to get started. You know, get the right apps, figure out how the app page works. Here they've got a lot of stuff preloaded. You're already looking, aren't you?
I've
You
already figured
see
it out. Guess what? Guess what I found? I found Crash Bandicoot.
Yep, they got Crash Bandicoot. Looks like they have Pinball Hero, which is also another really popular PlayStation game. They have Crackle on here too. So
do.
if you're a big fan of internet video and web streaming services, Crackle is awesome.
Question?
Yes.
Can we play Crash Bandicoot?
Answer, yes, let's play
Okay,
Crash
cool.
Bandicoot.
Where is it?
Up here, boom.
We should.
So you get your PlayStation controller up here on the screen. There's enough screen real estate here, I feel like, to where the touchscreen overlay is the size of a regular controller, but doesn't get in the way of the game. This looks really good.
This is so cool. I feel
This is
like I'm
awesome.
reliving childhood.
I spent a lot of time playing Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, me too. Wow.
Let's start. That was way faster than loading on the original PlayStation.
Times have changed.
Super cool. Oh, look
There
at that.
he is.
That looks great.
Ah, don't die.
That looks amazing. I love this.
Oh yeah.
And what's great is with the PlayStation Suite on here, you're going to be able to grab a bunch more PlayStation Classic games
I just
too.
killed Crash Bandicoot. Guys, if you want to get the S Tablet, it's available on pre-order right now. You can get the 16 gig for $500 or the 32 gig version for $600. All the details are on the Sony website. All right, moving on now to another fun new Sony gadget that we were lucky enough to get a special sneak peek at.
Good week for us.
Yeah, now these are not your daddy's binoculars. These are Sony's new digital recording binoculars.
Right, so there are two different models. There's the DEV3 and the DEV5 binoculars. What we have right now is a prototype model, and there's a lot of things that make these unique. First and foremost, they are the world's first digital binoculars with full HD video recording, which you can record in 2D or 3D. You can also capture 2D or 3D stills. Let's get down to the specs. In addition to being binoculars, it has all the hardware of an HD camcorder inside it. Okay, so both models have twin wide-angle G lenses, and these are f1.8 to f3.4, so these are nice, good, wide-open lenses. You can capture 7.1 megapixel stills.
Oh, wow.
Or 1920 by 1080 AVC HD video in 2D or 3D. So that's pretty sick. You can also view content in 3D without using glasses, right? Because of the stereoscopic nature of the binoculars. So you've got two screens, right? You've got two lenses, and in here, it's doing the 3D. So when you look through it, it's 3D. So direct playback is via HDMI output or just 2D, you know, if you don't have a 3D TV. And both models have autofocus and advanced optical image stabilization, which is super important when you're taking video, and it's not something you normally find in binoculars. So if you're like moving this around, it's stabilizing the image. Super sweet. Both have memory stick and SD card support, so you can use the media you already own.
Got it.
Two main differences between the DEV3 and the DEV5. So you get up to a 10 times optical zoom on the DEV3 and up to a 20 times digital zoom on the DEV5. Now the DEV5 also is going to come with a GPS receiver that automatically geotags photos and videos. Also comes with a carrying case, neck strap, and these super large eye cups that really let you see the viewfinder very clearly, even in sunlight.
Both models have an eye adjustment dial, manual focus controls, a cold accessory shoe right up there, and a rechargeable battery pack that provides up to 2.5 hours of recording on a single charge.
Super light, easy to carry around, makes me feel like I'm in a sci-fi future when I put them on.
All right, guys, if you want more info on Sony's digital recording binoculars, just head over to the Sony website. The DEV3 model will run you about $1,400, while the DEV5 model is about $2,000, and they're both available come November.
Okay, we feature a lot of Sony cameras here on Signal.
A lot.
But we don't often get a chance to see the amazing photos that other Sony camera owners are taking with those cameras, whether it's a point and shoot or a high-end DSLR.
That is, until today, because we are taking a moment to show you some of the super artsy pictures we found in the Sony Camera Club on Flickr. Now, it's really easy to join and upload photos to this group, and you don't even have to be a pro photographer. You can join no matter what your skill level is. So why don't we check out a few of the awesome photos that Sony Camera Club members are taking.
This one was submitted by Crimson Belt. This is just an awesome example of macro nature photography. I mean, there's great depth of field on this. You still have tons of detail in the subject, great color, just really amazing. My macro photography never looks like this. I'm super jealous. Now, this one was shot with the A100. That's a 5 or 6 year old camera, you know? That is some really great, like, slice of life street photography. I mean, you really look like you are seeing a moment in life right there. That's an amazing one. I love it. Moving on to a picture taken by Sheed24, who has the same camera that I own, the NEX3. A lot of people, when they take wide-angle photos, things look distorted or composed poorly because they don't know how to use the wide angle properly. This is just a beautiful wide-angle photo, and it's an amazing sunset photo too. Those are real hard to get. This is a photo by Carlos Orola. This is a beautiful wide-angle shot of Bogota, Colombia at night. Yeah, I mean, this is some beautiful photography right here. This is probably a longer exposure. I don't know how he took this. I'll have to look at the details on the photo, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love the detail in the sky there as well. Very nice. So those are all the photos taken with higher-end Sony cameras, but we have a lot of point-and-shoot members as well. This is a great photo submitted by Your Average Dreamer. Awesome photo, for a point-and-shoot especially. This is amazing. I mean, you look at the detail on that, super composition there. I mean, everybody loves pictures of carnivals, right? And like Ferris wheels. Super, super beautiful photo. Absolutely love it. That may be my favorite of the bunch.
I really like it. I mean, I feel like there's so many other pictures that we could just keep looking through, but unfortunately we don't have time to go through all the photos in the Sony Camera Club.
I wish we did. Let's just hang out and do it.
You know what they can do? They can actually go to Flickr and join the Sony Camera Club, where they can actually check out all the photos in the Flickr group, upload your photos, and do a whole bunch of other things. So keep in mind, whether you're a beginner or a pro, the Sony Camera Club is a great way to get your photos seen and a great way to learn from your peers too.
Yeah, it's easy to start a dialogue with other members by commenting on their photos, chiming in on some of the discussion topics. You can learn a lot, so definitely check it out.
In fact, Anthony is there, so you can talk to him.
I am there. I'm A. Carboni. Hunt me down. Well, that does it for this edition of Signal. Remember, if you want to stay on top of everything Sony makes, just watch our videos at sony.com/signal or youtube.com/signal. Don't forget to leave us a comment or a question. For now, this is Anthony and Samia signing off. We'll see you next time. I'm seriously jealous of that butterfly.
Seriously jealous of the butterfly.
All I want in life is to be a butterfly.